All right, welcome race fans. Tonight we are at Pocono, one of the dreaded tracks here, tricky triangles they call it. We're ready to lay down some good laps here. 60 laps these guys are going to be turning tonight in the trucks here, but welcome to SRA Newland Truck Series here tonight. Calvin, are you back?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, what did you think of this track, Calvin?
It's a really tricky track. I guess that's why they call it the tricky triangle. But it's got some characteristics of Iowa, like it did last week. This track is really bumpy, and I think the setup personally is loose, but doesn't seem like that for these guys out there tonight, Rudy.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's good to see Chance Crum in second spot there. P2 for him. Guys all be chasing Marcus Richardson probably here tonight, so this should be an interesting race here for these guys though. We get ready to get started here. We'll step away for a quick minute here and play the national anthem, and but I'll let you know when that will happen. But it's good to have you here with me, Calvin.
Yep, thank you again for having me.
Somebody going in the infield there. Yep, ready to kick off another good race here tonight. These guys, man, they put on a heck of a show last week. Gosh, I can't remember where the heck they were at last week. Do you remember?
Iowa.
That's right. That's right. You did say that. That was one heck of a finish, man. That was great. They put on a heck of a show.
Yeah, that was a great run by them.
Three distinctive turns on this track. All three of them are totally different. Turn one, pretty rough here, as you'll see. Nick Northrup going into turn one. You got to slow down. And I do hear, sometimes I hear guys downshifting in this turn. Not maybe as much as they do in turn three, but some guys do turn, oops, into the wall he goes. But they will downshift into turn one. And when they get, wow, everybody's following him into the wall right there. Holy smokes. Kyle Putz goes around here. Now, turn two is actually what they call the tunnel turn, and that's altogether different. That's kind of just a short shoot, flat turn. Very hard to, not quite as hard, I think the easiest of the three turns. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it's a really quick turn, so you usually go through it real quick, and you're down into turn three before you know it.
But I do see a lot of spins coming out of turn two, the tunnel turn there. I guess that's kind of where the guys feel a little safer and they get racy in that turn. And we do see them get together. So I think that probably, that turn and turn three are probably the two dreaded turns.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Rudy.
Little more than 4 minutes away from qualifying, but again, thanks for tuning in here tonight at MaxSpeedTV. Appreciate it. These guys appreciate it. If you're a race fan of one of these drivers, root them on in chat there. They like to know that their fans are rooting them on. We'll be back tomorrow night with GAC IndyCar Series, and I'm not exactly sure what track they are at, but we'll be on YouTube for that. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel right below the viewing screen there. Just scroll down. There's the link to the YouTube channel. While you're there, make sure you hit the follow button here on Twitch and follow us along here on MaxSpeedTV. You can check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Also check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. That's a mouthful, ain't it?
Yep.
Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV or website MaxSpeedTV.com. Okay. Pretty good sized field here tonight. All right, 2 minutes away from qualifying. So get ready. Hopefully you got something to drink, a snack, or whatever ready for the duration here tonight. And you can say hello in chat if you like. Chat it up there. Get some fellow chatters there to chat with you and root your driver on. We always like to pay attention to chat, see what's going on. I have the chat window open here so I can see. All right, 45 seconds, folks. Okay, that's going to finish up practice. Kelvin will be right back.
Guys.
And now, the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start
All right, Kelvin, we are back.
10-4.
Still waiting for first times to come in. I know it takes quite a while to get around this big, huge place here. It's only, I believe it's only 2.5 miles, but it's a long ways around this track. You dread, this is kind of like Indianapolis, you just dread cautions here, because it just seems like it takes you forever to go around the track.
It's like that with the, oh, go ahead.
No, you're all right.
I was going to say, the restrictor plates are the same way. The big track's always the cautions. But if you get involved in a wreck, those cautions being long, they help you get your damage fixed.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you can sit on pit road there and get a lot of damage fixed up when, when them guys are pacing around the track. It's because it does take a long time. I don't know why it does, but it just does take a long time to go around here. Well, I haven't seen Marcus Richardson lay down a lap yet, and I'm not too sure. I was going to look here. I did not see. I'm trying to think of who it is. Never mind. I guess I'm just thinking to myself here. Eric Sable. Kind of surprised I didn't see Eric Sable in there tonight. It's still waiting for Marcus Richardson to lay down a lap. Quite a few drivers. Chance Crum on the pole right now. Bobby Zielinski, second place. No big surprise there. Oh, Nicholas Shelton taking over the pole from Chance Crum. Still no time from Marcus Richardson. Hopefully he didn't get into the wall somewhere and that kind of, or he may just do like he normally, well, not normally, but sometimes does. Just start mid-pack or back and work his way to the front, kind of make it a little bit more exciting. We'll see here in a minute, see if he lays down a good time or if he doesn't. I don't know about you, Calvin, but I'm ready to see some good racing here tonight.
Yeah, I'm ready too, Rudy.
All right, that's going to take it up there. Let's see. Let me run down through the results here real quick. All right, Nicholas Shelton taking over the pole here with a 56.199. Congratulations to him for the pole. Chance Crum starting in second. Nick Northrup third. Bobby Zielinski starting fourth. Kyle Putz I keep saying Putz. In fifth. Tyler Ducharme sixth. Ryan Hunt seventh. Ryan Marin in eighth. Oh, the Ryan and Ryan show there on the fourth row. Ronnie Norman starting ninth. Connor Anton 10th. Calvin?
Nicholas Caress will be starting 11th. Delonte Ballard 12th. Lachlan, sorry, will be starting 13th. Bobby Maiden will be starting 14th. Randy Roberts 15th. Marcus Richardson will be starting 16th. Derek Bordeaux will be starting 17th. Bobby Cheney will be starting 18th. Femi Olot will be starting 19th. And David Shutt will round out the top 20, Rudy.
All right, Mr. Beach starting in the 21st position. Justin Gable 22nd. Josh Robin 23rd. And Christian Snyder in 26th, I'm showing him, but if he's in there. Jonathan Shipman, 27th. Trevor Pertelli in 28th. And Dwayne Culberson rounding out the field. Shotgun position tonight, 29th place. Nope. Wrong one. Too many buttons to push.
Yep.
It'll mess me up sometimes. Okay, rolling out. Ronnie Norman saying in chat, they don't think they allow Marcus Richardson to qualify anymore. He said it as a joke. He went, ha ha. That's highly possible. He was actually the first one to not qualify.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching him. He's gonna probably make a run all the way through the field up to the lead. I wouldn't be surprised, Dirty.
I kind of look for him to ride for a little bit, and we'll see him maybe get back, get up there. I'm going to go ahead and update trading paint. Whoops. Update trading paints one more time, just to make sure I've got everybody's paints, in case somebody come in at the last second and I missed them. Sorry about that, folks. Just want to make sure. These guys work hard on their paints, and I just don't want them, not being able to see their paints on the broadcast. Okay, well, this is going to be a quick start right here. The pace car will dive on the pit road, and as soon as they do, boy, I'll tell you, the green comes right out, and Nicholas Shelton's going to just hit the throttle right away.
You want to call the start here, Rudy?
Sure, I'll get the first one here. Okay, here we go, folks. Tighten them seat belts down, pace car in, and green is out. Wow, looks like Chance Crum leads the very first lap of the race. Well, no, he's not leading it, but he is in the lead. Nicholas got a little bit of a slower start that time. Man, that was kind of weird. But Chance Crum is in the lead. Let's see if he can hang on to it and lead the first lap. Bobby Zielinski right there in third. Boy, look at them all. 3, 4 wide back here. 5 wide. Man, we've got trucks everywhere. This is crazy.
Yeah, they're going to have to be careful going down here in the tunnel turn. 3 wide doesn't really work. You got one sideways.
Yep. Wow. Everybody up on the front here part held on to it pretty good. Femi Olot in now going into 14th. And Nicholas, oh, we got one into the wall back there. And Chance Crum does lead the very first lap, but Nicholas Shelton is hard on that tail, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's a great battle going to brew here, possibly in a few laps, Rudy.
Oh, another one into the wall. Boy, all kinds of slips, and these guys trying to hang with these fast guys up front. That was Kyle Putz goes into the wall there coming off of turn 1. And that allowed Connor Anton to get right on by. Just knocked the momentum right out of his truck there, Kelvin.
Yeah, this track is really a momentum track, and it seems like everybody's been fighting a really tight condition off turn 1.
Ryan Hunt running in 8th. I haven't seen Ryan in quite some time.
Oh, we got a spinner.
We got some spinners. Yes, we do. Trying to catch up with a bunch of them back here. Let's see. I think that was Nicholas Caressel. I'm going to go back and watch Nicholas here and see what happened to Nicholas. This is coming off of turn 3 right here. And okay, it happened right ahead of him. That was, let's see, Derek Bordeaux. Let's go back and see. It looks like him and Ryan Marin. Looks like Ryan Marin gets really loose coming off of turn 3. Yeah, just nowhere to go. Derek Bordeaux just kind of gets collected into that, but he steers right and gets into it. Boy, and here comes Nicholas Caressel and a few others going to get into it with him. I don't see a whole lot of damage, but it looks like they are going to get a little bit. Bobby Maiden going to spin down pit road here. Probably going to get a speeding penalty on that one. All right, back up front. Chance Crum still in command. First caution out on lap 2, folks.
See if Chance Crum brings them down pit road. I don't think. We'll see here. It looks like they're all going to come down.
Yes. Well, some of them changing their mind at the last second, but oh, schnookered Nicholas Shelton right there. He got stuck in there. Oh, he was committed. Oh, tough break for Nicholas Shelton. Chance Crum, Bobby Zielinski, Lachlan McMillan stays out. So, but it looks like pretty much everybody in the back part of the field here are going to come down pit road. We've only got about 6 guys that stayed out.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's going to take 4 except for, I think, Derek Bordeaux. I think he took 2. I don't know, though, Rudy.
Yeah. Okay, so Chance Crum, Bobby Zielinski second, Lachlan McMillan in third, David Shutt fourth, Dwayne Culberson fifth, Bobby Cheney sixth, Jonathan Shipman seventh. None of those guys pitted. Nick Northrup come down, took 2. Derek Bordeaux come down and took 2. And Connor Anton in 10th place took 4.
Yeah, I don't know if pitting this early would really help out, but tires can always be really important, especially if they get on a longer run. Those few laps on your tires can be really, really important.
Yes, sir. Still got a couple on pit road. Bobby Maiden and Christian Snyder. Those two still sitting on pit road. Bobby Maiden making it away now. Getting out before, and so does Christian. They both come out off of pit road before these guys come around here and put them a lap down.
Yeah, Jonathan Shipman's bringing it back into pit road.
I know last week we had a lot of Ronnie Norman fans. He'll be back here in 16th place, right behind Mr. Beach. Our Frenchman from across the big pond. Well, Zielinski would like to get up there, I'm sure, and capture a bonus point for leading a lap. And he's been extremely well here the last few races, so we may see that happen. But he's got to work hard at getting by Chance Crum.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody really has anything for Chance right now, but once Marcus gets up in the front, we'll see.
Just trying to look and see Marcus Richardson back in 12th place, the first one that did not lay down a qualifying time. I think he started back in like 16th place, up to 12th now. Did stop, take 4 tires, topped off the fuel. So they'll be on a different pit strategy from the fronts. Well, actually, we've only got 6 of them up in the front now that did not stop. So a couple of them guys did stop. Bobby Cheney, 6th place, did not come down pit road. And it looks like the lights are off. We're going to be doubling them up here and going green next time. Calvin, and it's your turn, buddy. Get them going.
10-4, Rudy. Interesting call by Chance to take the outside on this restart here. We'll see if that helps him out any.
Well, I think I can understand that a little bit because you know, he takes point here. Zielinski's got to stay behind him. Now, if you let the guy on the outside, he can pass you and lead that lap. So this kind of holds Zielinski up. He's on the inside. He cannot pass Chance Crum on the start, or he'll get a black flag. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, you are. I mean, I can understand too taking the high lane, especially going down into turn 1. Sometimes you want to get as good of an arc as you can down into the corner.
Yeah, and if you have somebody on your outside, you can't use that whole outer line to cut the corner. You know, I can kind of understand where he's coming from with that.
Yeah, and everybody really knows when the green flag's going to come out. It's right when the pace car comes off. So, I'm thinking that's a good call by him. Alright, off turn 3, the pace car. Getting ready to duck off. Pace car's down and they're green. Great start by Chance.
Yes, it was. Connor Anton dives right to the inside. He's got Femio Lott right there with him. Boy, look at the positions they are gathering up here. Wow, he drove it in there hard. Zielinski.
Yeah,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
3 wide down into 1. That was... These guys are racing hard, but it's some good racing, Rudy.
Yeah, it's a short race tonight, 60 laps. So, you know, you gotta already start planning up your strategies here. David Schutt taking a look to the inside of Zielinski.
4 wide. Oh, Mr. Beach is around. He saves it.
Off into the grass. Looks like Josh Robin off in the grass too. That brings out caution number 2, folks. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened there. Oh, right there. Looks like trying to find who that was. Mr. Beach there. Looks like he got
you got a little help there.
Yeah, tagged in rear. It looks like by Nicholas Shelton. Nicholas right there on Mr. Beach, come up underneath him, kind of forced Mr. Beach up the hill. I'm sure there was a little net coating involved in that. Mr. Beach being from overseas, you know, it could be a little bit of net coating in there, but Nicholas Shelton hooking on Mr. Beach right there. Josh Robin getting involved in it. All right, back up live. Chance Crum still in the lead, been out there for 7 laps, coming to 8 this time. Well, it's good to see so many people in chat, but I don't see anybody chatting. Who's your favorite driver? Let's hear it. Come on. Got to pick a favorite. Who do you like the best? Who you think's got a chance at winning here tonight at Pocono?
Yeah, they're real quiet in chat.
I was saying myself. Picking yourself to win. Okay. All right. Well, almost got 10 in the books here. We'll have to see. They've got about 50 to go coming to the line. We'll see how this is going to play out. They should get the one to go this time by Calvin, I believe. And next caution, we're going to try to get down there and have a word with somebody to see how their race is going for them. See if we can get a word on, man, these guys going 4 and 5 wide back there in that pack. Holy smokes, that was some intense racing for some of them guys.
Yeah, I gotta get as many positions as you can there, Rudy.
Yeah, pretty early though for 5 wide, don't you think?
It's typical Pocono. People always think it's never too early for 5 wide.
This is true. I got to keep that excitement level right up there. Well, I was thinking we were going to get the one to go there, but I guess not. The number 5, Bobby Zielinski. We got somebody in chat here rooting on Bobby Zielinski. These guys like to have their race fans there, folks. If you want me to say hello to them, I will. Just let me know who you want me to say hello to, and when we open the mic there to talk to a driver, I'll make sure I give a shout out telling them that you want to say hello and wish them good luck or whatever you want to say to them. Well, within reason. I'm not gonna start cussing them out or nothing. I ain't doing that stuff. All right, Zielinski second, David Shutt third, Derek Bordeaux fourth, Lachlan McMillan, fifth place, Bobby Cheney sixth, Connor Anton 7th, Tyler Ducharme in 8th, Delonte Ballard 9th, and Marcus Richardson up into the top 10. Hobby. Okay. All right, looks like we get the one to go now, so they'll be doubling back up here. Zielinski will be starting beside Chance Crum, and it looks like Chance Crum is thinking about maybe taking that high line again. I'm not sure if he's decided yet. I guess he has, so Zielinski will be coming up to his low side. I think that worked out pretty good for him last time, Calvin.
Yeah, I think that's why he chose it this time again. I mean, didn't even get a lap on your tires there, so should be a smooth restart by him, and he should be able to clear Zielinski again going down into 1.
Looking at the weather here for today, kind of cool temperatures. Ooh, I don't think that's accurate. It can't be. It's pretty cold. I don't think it's that cold up there in Pennsylvania.
Saying 73 right for me.
Yeah, that sounds more like it. This said 32.
Ooh.
I don't think it's quite that cold. All right, Chance Crum, ready to light these guys up here in just a minute.
You want me to bring him to the green here, Rudy?
I got this one.
10-4.
Pace car in, and green is out. Ooh, a couple guys there got a little wiggly on that start. I was noticing Tyler Ducharme looked like he got a little loose. And look at him again, dodging around here. Holy smokes, Lachlan McMillan, Connor Anton. We're 2, 3, 4 wide back here in the pack. This is crazy racing.
Yeah, they held it really good out of one. See if they can make it through the tunnel turn.
Derek Bordeaux goes into second. Bobby Cheney up to third on the outside of Bobby Zielinski. Looks like he got a pretty good run there off the turn. Zielinski, I think he's just kind of backing off right now just to see what Cheney's going to do. But Cheney he actually is clearing him, and he is keeping it in that blacktop area, and he really gets a good runoff right there off of turn 3. He gets way down to the bottom trying to break that draft from them guys. Lots of draft on that front stretch.
Yeah, and look who's coming up behind Bobby Zielinski right now. Marcus Richardson. He's made his way through the field nicely.
Yes, sir. He's in 7th place, and now he's on the outside of Tyler Ducharme as they're door-to-door going down the back stretch. And 3 wide going into turn 3. Looks like Tyler Ducharme backs out of it and says, no, I don't want it. And we have a caution. Oh, Mr. Beach involved in it again. Ow. He is I think he's got a target on the back of that truck or something.
Wants to have something that says hit me tonight. Rough night for him so far.
Coming out of the turn here, and that Nicholas Caressel, and more net coating involved in that. They're like 1.5 to 2 foot apart right here. I think they probably would have hit anyhow, but him and Nicholas Caressel going to go out across the grass. Mr. Beach going for some airborne ride there. Don't look like he's got a lot of damage, though. I don't think he hit anything. That's the good news. But he is on pit road. That puts, I believe, Nicholas Caressel may have parked it for the night.
Well, yeah, we'll see if Chance brings them all down pit road this time. I'm thinking they're probably all going to come down. That was a decent run. The only ones I'd expect not to come down is the guys that pitted on that first caution.
Definitely. Yeah, Chance has not been on pit road yet. Neither is Bobby Cheney, David Shutt, or Bobby Zielinski. So them guys definitely going to want to come down pit road. Now, I'm kind of looking for Derek Bordeaux to possibly stay out and maybe lead a lap. He did come down pit road earlier. But I could be wrong. They are coming, all of them coming. Nope, Derek Bordeaux stays out. There you go. I kind of looked for that.
Yeah, the ones I expected to stay out there, they did.
quite a few of them. Marcus Richardson, Nick Northrup, Delonte Ballard, Bobby Maiden, Dwayne Culberson, Femi Olot, Randy Roberts, David Shutt. Them guys all staying out. And Bobby Cheney beating everybody off of pit road. So he'll come out 10th place.
Yeah, great stop by there, Rudy.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, that was a good pit stop. I want to check this out. 14.3 seconds. Pretty awesome. But Derek Bordeaux does capture the bonus point for leading a lap. Well, we're a quarter of the way through the race, folks, and taking a look at the race summary here, this is caution number 3 for 9 laps, and we've had 1 lead change. Chance Crum led the first 13 laps of the race, and now Derek Bordeaux about to lead his 2nd lap. So I think I think it's about time to get down there and talk to somebody. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Rudy.
Well, I was going to see if I could get a word in here with Bobby Maiden.
Never made it.
Bobby Maiden, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Bobby, how's your truck feeling out there for you tonight? And man, I'm telling you what, it's been pretty wild.
It's not too bad. I'm a little bit tight. Got caught up with some early incident. Got a little bit of damage. Try to get it fixed. The restart's been pretty crazy. 3, 4 wide. So try to make the best of it and see where we can bring this thing home at.
Well, that's not bad. Starting in from 14th position, you're running in 5th right now. You've had one pit stop that I've seen so far, but we're going to wish you good luck here. I know it's a long ways around here, boring pace laps around here, but wish you good luck, and hopefully we'll see you later on up there on the podium.
Thanks, Rudy. 10-4.
Yeah, pretty wild racing by them guys, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I believe this time around, when they come back around, they should be getting 1 to green. Yeah, Marcus is getting a little bored under caution. He's giving Derek a little push there.
Yeah, I think he wants to get up there and lead a lap here.
Yeah.
He actually moved up there, I think, a little quicker than I expected. I really kind of looked for him to lay back maybe a little bit longer, maybe another, 6, 8 laps longer, and then start moving to the front. But knowing that, this track is so tough, so hard to pass and everything, he's probably, he's doing everything he can to try to get up to the front and stay up to the front.
Yeah, it looks like Derek's going to take the outside this time. And he must have learned a little from when Chance took the outside earlier.
10-4. We'll get him going here, Calvin.
1-4, Rudy. Right into turn 3, getting ready to go green here, folks. The pace car dives off, and Derek's on the gas. Marcus is right there with him. Great start by Marcus.
Already guys diving to the inside. Femi Lot right to the bottom.
And he was 3 wide there with us for a second. Now Connor was trying to make a move on him. Oh, we got a few guys on the wall.
Connor Anton looks like got into the wall or close to it.
I don't know if he got in the wall. It looks like someone in front of him did, and that's what caused him to go all the way down to the bottom.
Comes up on the inside of Bobby Maiden through the tunnel turn into turn 3. Looks
Got
like
a caution, Rudy.
Oh, another one? Wow, okay. Let's go back and see where that's at. Oh, David Shutt involved in that one. Let's see what happened to David here. Boy, quite the wad up here. And it looks like Bobby Cheney got together, it looks like, with somebody. The number 16 of Lachlan McMillan. And then Lachlan comes down. It looks like he takes out the number 47 of Ronnie Norman. And David Shutt just takes it to the inside to try to miss all that. Mr. Beach gets into the number 16 of Lachlan McMillan as well. So lots of trucks going to get tore up on this one here, folks. Now, it looks like that may have ended Mr. Beach's night. Hate to see that. Well, as we were talking about it earlier, Mr. Beach was just like a punching bag out there tonight for some reason. And, oh, Marcus Richardson. What happened to him?
I don't know. Looks like he alt that forward on the front stretch and disconnected.
Oh. That's kind of odd. So we got Marcus Richardson, Mr. Beach, and Nicholas Caressel out of the race. We're down to 23 drivers still on the track, all on the lead lap.
Yeah, I'm surprised we've had this many cautions so far. These guys are always racing out really good every week.
Yeah, but this is a tough track, I'm telling you. It didn't get its nickname Tricky Triangle for no reason.
Yeah.
Well, Derek Bordeaux's still out front. Chance Crum, which has led the most laps tonight with 13, back in 6th place. And I'm getting reports here the drivers have been warned to calm down.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see 2, 3, and 4 wide this time on this restart here, Rudy.
Yeah, these guys are usually a whole lot better than this, and that's what kind of it is kind of surprising, you know. But they are racing hard. You know, like I said, it's a short race, and we're already a third of the way through it. So you know, you got to start thinking about if you're gonna hang with the leader up there, you cannot, you know, lag back and just try to ride behind somebody. You've got to push yourself. Yeah, I know that, Waffle House. Yeah, people are watching but not talking. Yeah, I understand that, brother. Trying to get people to chat it up, but nobody wants to chat, I guess. They just want to watch and listen. They're letting us do all the chatting. That's kind of wild. How many cautions? This is caution number 4. They're waiting for the post-race fisticuffs. That's pretty wild, Calvin. Well, I was going to see if I could maybe get a word in with Ronnie Norman. He kind of seems to be a fan favorite, but he gets caught up into this stuff. Let's see if we can get a word in with him. Ronnie Norman, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you got a little bit of damage on your truck there, Ronnie. Pretty rough going out there. Seems like you've gotten caught up in a couple of those, and but your truck seems to be okay. Just a little damage on the back. How is it feeling on the track?
When I got out of the pit, I felt pretty good going in the corners. The only thing I got was a little bit of wing damage. That's about it. But overall, I think I should be fine. I was scared when I was spinning across the track, but I got lucky on that one.
10-4. Well, you know, what are you going to have to do to get up toward the front? You're back here 15th place. You got something for these guys? Have you been saving anything?
I can't say I am saving anything. I'll just try to work my outside. I know a lot of them slow down on the inside a lot more. I'll stay to the outside and get runs off the corner.
Well, that kind of helped. You had a couple of guys pit there. Let's see, you've been on pit road quite a few times tonight. Just a tick of damage left. Have you decided not to get that fixed, or have you tried to get any of it fixed?
Everything that was possible to get fixed is fixed, so.
All right, well, it could be a glitch on our end. You know, I've seen that before, but you still got just a little bit of damage, but hopefully that doesn't affect the handling of it in any way. So, all right, well, good luck, Ronnie. One of the fan favorites here. Lots of guys watching you in chat, and they're rooting you on, brother.
All right, thanks.
All right, Derek Bordeaux still in the lead. Has decided to start on the outside again. And we're about to go green here, folks. I'll get them going this time, Kelvin.
10-4, Rudy.
All right, folks, buckle them seatbelts up good and tight, because here we go. Bordeaux in command of this start. Nick Northrup right beside him. Pace car about to head down pit road. It does. Green is out. Well, I'll tell you what, that outside line really does work, Kelvin.
Yeah, that was a great start for Derek. Once again, everybody that's done a restart on that outside has worked really well for them. No 3 wide this time going down into turn 1, Rudy.
Yeah, that's not a good place to do it, I can tell you that. Delonte Ballard getting passed up here, well, still kind of side by side with Femi Olot. Femi going into turn 2 does take over the 3rd position. And here comes Chance Crum in 5th place on the inside of Bobby Maiden. Yeah, I think everybody pretty much 2 wide back here. I don't see anybody going 3. This is not, like you said earlier, Calvin, this is not a track to be going 3 or 4 wide on.
It's not, yeah, it's not bad to do it on the straightaways, but once you get down into the corners, it narrows up, and there's a lot of bumps, and it can screw you up real quick.
Bobby Maiden got a little bit loose coming off of turn 3 that time, and boy, that allowed Tyler Ducharme, Ryan Hunt to go by. Still battling with them guys. He's up on that high side, and he does get a good run off of turn 1. And I guess he is going to hold on to that. Kyle Putz there second, or in 8th place. Looks like some pretty good racing between them two, though. Kyle Putz hanging on to it through the tunnel turn.
Yeah, Bobby hasn't quite cleared him yet, so I think Bobby's gonna have the advantage here off of 3.
Yeah, he gets it right in that groove where he needs to be. And look at this, David Shutt slipping through. Whoa! Cuts to the nose of Kyle Putz right off right there. Good racing going on. David Shutt now on the inside of Bobby Maiden. Maiden gets a good run off of turn 1 and is going to hang on to that position. As many guys as have tried, that's how many have failed to get by Bobby Maiden.
Yeah, it looks like Kyle Putz going to get around David Shutt also.
Yep, that high side seems to be working really good for them guys. Up front, Derek Bordeaux, Nick Northrup. Nick hanging right there, man. I'm telling you what, he's hanging right with Derek.
Yeah, great run by Femi a lot today. Started 19th and is running 3rd right now.
Cake boy, that's old school. Cake boy. Kyle Putz won one of the Nordgar races one time. Won a great big cake. So now he's got the nickname of being Cake Boy. Oh, that's old school, guys. That's really old. That's from, wow, a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. Femi Olot in 3rd. Pulls away from Chance Crum. Tyler Ducharme taking up 5th. Delonte Ballard 6th. Bobby Maiden back to 7th. Kyle Putz, David Shutt, rounding out the top 10, Ryan Hunt. As these guys have settled down now, Calvin, and they're running a good race right now.
Yeah, Connor Anton right now is looking to the inside of Ryan Marin, and that's a good battle brewing right there.
Yes, it is. Both of them excellent racers, and I wouldn't count either one of them out on that battle, because, man, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a door-to-door battle. Connor Anton does wash up the hill in front of Ryan Marin and made Ryan check up there.
Yeah, that was a great job by Ryan not getting in the back of Connor right there.
Yeah, he could have actually just taken him right out right there. Zielinski in 11th. Looking to the inside of Bobby Maiden. Those two almost get together.
Now they were 3 wide there for a second.
Yeah. And we're creeping up on the halfway mark here, folks. The 08 of Tyler Ducharme. We're hearing that he is streaming on Twitch. Boy, this is turning into a much better race now that these guys have settled down just a little bit. Let's go back in the back here. Lachlan McMillan, 16th place. Josh Robbins, 17th. Trevor Pertelli. Bobby changing to the inside of Trevor. Will take up the 18th position from Trevor. Trevor's got that little bit of nose damage on his car. I know he was caught up into that wreck earlier. And here comes Jonathan Shipman to the inside.
Bobby Zielinski was giving Connor Anton a great push down there on the short chute before turn 3, but I just don't think Connor is going to clear him, and he actually does there.
Pretty good racing now that these guys have kind of calmed down just a little bit. Zielinski on the inside of Bobby Maiden. Looks like he's got it, but boy, Bobby has been so good on that high side. Bobby Maiden, I meant. Let's see if he can come back here and follow along behind Connor Anton. Zielinski hanging on to it. Comes up in front of Bobby Maiden and takes over that position easily. Christian Snyder back at 22nd place. Nicholas Shelton, one of the fast guys in practice, way back at 23rd. He's quite a ways behind the lead pack here, almost 24 seconds.
Yeah, he had an issue getting off 3 earlier and got really loose, but he was able to collect the truck and keep going. Pretty much single file through the whole field right now. Everybody's starting to fan out here and a lot better racing right now.
And we are at the halfway mark now. So Chance Crum 3rd place, Tyler Ducharme 4th, and Femio Lott in 5th. And it's a long way back to David Shutt.
Yeah, Randy Roberts is going by Lachlan McMillan right there. He's trying to, at least. He finally clears him.
Lachlan got that pretty heavy damage earlier from being involved in one of those accidents. But his truck don't look that bad. It looks like it's okay. May not be quite as fast as when it was new, but it seems to be okay. Josh Robin with a great run here, coming up to 17th place. This is awesome. He gets a run on Lachlan. Using that draft down that front stretch is, man, that can really boost you up there.
Yeah, I also... Go ahead, Rudy.
I just don't think Lachlan's as fast as he was.
Yeah, I don't think Lachlan has as much straightaway speed. Oh, that's someone in the wall.
Ooh, yeah. That was Jonathan Shipman gets into the wall. Bobby Cheney drives by. Bobby with quite a bit of damage on his truck. He's got some on the front and the back. Back up front, Nick Northrup now 3/4 of a second behind our leader, Derek Bordeaux. And we got one spinning on pit road.
Delonte Ballard.
Yeah, good save though. But I think there's probably going to be a speeding penalty on that one. Unplanned spin down pit road like that. Let's take a look at it here as he was coming off of the... I'm not sure that was... Boy, he tried to save it. He did a good job, but he did hit the inside pit road wall. Man, that was a pretty wild spin right there. You just could not get a good grip on it. So he's doing a 4-tire change as long as he's there.
Yeah, might as well since he's already got the penalty for speeding.
It looks like he may have taken it behind pit road. Yep. Doggone it. He was running good too.
Yeah, Bobby Zielinski just passed Kyle Putz. And great run by Zielinski so far.
These guys right in this mid-pack right here have been putting on a heck of a show. I know we probably should stay on this because this seems to be like we were talking beforehand. You always see the good battles back in about mid-pack. You know, they want to get up there to the front, and they'll race each other really hard, a lot harder than the leaders will.
Yeah, that's also where a lot of incidents brew too. Right in the middle of the pack, just everybody trying to get all they can get.
David Shutt, 6th place. Ryan Hunt in 7th. Connor Anton right now trying to hold off Zielinski. I just don't know. Boy, if those two race each other really hard every week. So used to racing around each other that now Zielinski pulls out, looking like he's going to go into turn 1 here with a great run. Connor going to just let him go. We may see a crossover here. I'm not really sure. Nope, looks like Connor's just going to be content with riding behind Zielinski right now. But Zielinski on the move toward the front, back up to 8th place.
Yeah, it looks like Nicholas Shelton's taking it behind the wall. He's done for this race.
Oh, man. Lost some good racers today.
Yeah, tough break for Nicholas.
Yeah. Dwayne Culberson back here, 13th place. And his truck pretty clean. He's just been riding this first half of the race. Let's see if he starts getting a little racy here toward the end. From lap 35 of 60. Somebody going down pit road.
It's Kyle Putz.
Yes. This could be, I would imagine this would be his last pit stop. He'll only have about 25 to go, so this he's going to welcome new tires and probably a full tank of fuel.
Yeah, he should easily be able to make it on fuel from here.
It's going to put him way back, but oh, fuel only stop. Wow. Okay. So he comes back out, no tires.
Yeah, another nice thing about this track is when you go in for a green flag pit stop, that you usually don't go a lap down, and with him taking fuel only, that gained him a few seconds.
Yep. Now it's going to be, you know, what these the rest of these guys are going to do. Now he's 37 seconds behind the leader, but if they would stop and take 4 tires, well, that's going to put him right up there in contention with them guys, or possibly take the lead away from them.
Yeah, Bobby Maiden's now on pit road.
Bobby Maiden, I'm trying to find him. Sorry. There he is. Oh, he loops it. Oh, that's not good. He's getting some damage on his truck by backing into that pit road wall. Oh, man. Not good for Bobby Maiden. Boy, that was very costly time-wise. Holy smokes. That probably cost him an extra 6 or 7 seconds right there on pit road.
Yeah, that's the difference between going a lap down and staying on the lead lap. I believe he's going to end up going down a lap here.
Yeah, I believe so. The leaders are by, yes, so he will go a lap down. Unfortunate for Bobby Maiden, man. He's a good racer, and I hated to see that. And it looks like he took it behind pit road.
Oh, we got a spinner on the front stretch. Josh Robin.
Oh, no. Yes, it was. Ooh, right in front of traffic, in front of Bobby Cheney and a few others. They all dodge him. Just got loose coming off the turn.
Birdie, I'll be right back. I'm going to run and use the restroom.
Yes, sir. All right, well, Derek Bordeaux, our leader, this is going to be where I think everybody's going to want to come down pit road, probably take 4 fresh tires. We may see some 2-tire changes, but I don't know. This track really likes to gobble up tires, so I'm kind of looking for most everybody to take 4. But good news for Kyle Putz. He'll be back in 18th. Now he'll get to catch up. He'll get to catch up to these guys. And if you remember, he just stopped a couple laps ago and only took fuel. So I look for him to come down pit road and take a 4-tire change. So we'll see if that happens. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. This has been pretty awesome race. Kind of started out a little rough, and now it's got into a really good race. We're well past halfway. Not too many laps to go. And let's see, what are we? 22 laps to go. Not bad. Taking a look at the race summary here. This is caution number 5 for 16 laps. So almost half of the laps that they've turned have been under caution, but this has been a nice long green flag run for these guys, and they're starting to make up the difference here of what they had before. Derek Bordeaux, I was going to look at it. Derek Bordeaux has led 24 laps here so far in the race, the most laps led of anybody. The next one would be Chance Crum. Those have been the only 2 leaders out there today. believe it was. Yep, the only 2 leaders. And yes, they are all coming to pit road. Everybody wants new tires. Let's keep an eye on our leader here to see if let's watch and see if anybody takes 2 tires. I'm not sure if anybody's going to take 2 tires. I don't know. This would be kind of wild if they did. Some guys sliding into their pit stalls, some of them taking it kind of easy. Derek Bordeaux away with a 4-tire change, 13.6 seconds. That was an amazing pit stop. Some guys spinning off at pit road. Trevor Pertelli is going to stay out, but still has not captured that point for leading a lap yet. As Derek Bordeaux comes off first, Chance Crum second, Nick Northrup third. Tyler Ducharme will restart 5th place, Femi Olot in 6th, David Shutt 7th, Bobby Zielinski 8th, Connor Anton 9th, and Lachlan McMillan 10th. We've still got 20 guys on the track, and they're all on the lead lap, so that's pretty amazing. Good job by these guys. This is turning into a great race now.
Yeah, it is, Rudy. I'm back, so.
10-4. All right, well, Trevor going to peel off here, go down pit road, so that will give the lead back up to Derek Bordeaux. Chance Crum restarting second here, so this will be good. Now Chance had the chance to be up there in the lead for 13 laps. Started on the outside of Derek. Now let's see if Derek's going to start on the high side this time. Well, it'll be 20 to go next time by, Calvin.
Yeah, it's turning into a great race, and like you said, really short race for here at Pocono, but sometimes with these caution laps, the race can seem like forever.
Yeah. I usually, when broadcast races here at Pocono, a lot of leagues like to run 70, 80 laps. That way they got a couple of pit stops in there. One, at least one and possibly 2 pit stops, so... But this is pretty good. This has been pretty good. We've had a lot of guys that have been on pit road a number of times, and some of them have only been on pit road twice. Derek Bordeaux, Chance Crum have only been on pit road 2 times today.
Yeah, this race has worked out into Derek's hand. I mean, especially with a few people getting involved in wrecks and some putting the truck behind the wall, so... We'll see if he can hold the lead and get the win at the end.
Yeah, in about another 4 laps, he will have led the most laps. He'll clinch that title. I gotta take my medicine real quick here. Sorry. It's I hate it, but I gotta do it. All right. Well, we'll get them going this time here, and hopefully this will be the last restart. They all get doubled up here. Lights are off on the pace car.
Yeah, I'm thinking possibly some 3 and 4 wide on this restart here, trying to get all they can get, especially with the laps running down in this race, Rudy.
Yeah, they're running down pretty quick, so, you know, the guys are going to have to, now's the time to go. You're inside that 20 to go. They're going to have a 19-lap shootout to the end. They've got to make up their mind if they want to get up there and try to win this thing. Hopefully we don't see any more of that 4 and 5 wide again, because that never turned out very well.
No, it didn't, Rudy.
I mean, it makes for interesting racing, and you know, it's exciting and everything, but we don't want to see somebody get taken out of it, you know, not this close to the end. You know, when you drive 40 laps, you got 40 laps invested into this race, and to get taken out, that's just a heartbreaker for these guys, you know. All right. Pace car ready to dive on to pit road. We're going to get them going one more time here, folks. Pace car in. Green is out. Green, green, green. Good start by Derek Bordeaux. Chance Crum trying to shake them guys back there, trying to get some draft. Tyler Ducharme on the high side. Kind of keeping Chance Crum pinched straight down to the bottom, making him either check up, or he's going to have to use a lot of them tires up, and you don't want to use them up not this close to the end. Nick Northrup in 4th place.
Yeah, Jonathan Shipman got a little tight off too and put it in the wall there. He's going to lose a lot of spots.
Brother. Now Nick Northrup still side by side with Chance Crum. That's turning into a good battle right there. In the meantime, them guys behind him are starting to close up on him. Femi Olot, David Shutt closing in and bearing down on him. Tyler Ducharme right on the tail of our leader, Derek Bordeaux.
Ronnie Norman and Randy Roberts is going at it right now. Oh, we got one in the wall.
Ronnie Norman into the wall. Can he save it? He does, but boy, he's going to lose a ton of positions on that one. No caution, though. Good save by Ronnie Norman. Wow, what a piece of driving. That put him back here in last place, so as he falls in behind Randy Roberts. And I don't think that battle's done yet.
Yeah,
Bordeaux.
I don't think Ronnie. Oh, go ahead.
Bordeaux and Tyler Ducharme going at it. Ducharme to the inside of Derek Bordeaux, trying to get the lead away from him. Not sure if he's going to be able to beat him to the line here. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, pretty much single file all the way through the field. Well, Kyle Putz and Lachlan McMillan are going at it.
Yes, sir. Kyle trying to get by Lachlan. Lachlan hanging on to it for right now. And here comes Josh Robin into the picture. Well, they're getting pretty rough right here in this mid-pack racing, man. I'm telling you, this is interesting to watch right here.
Yeah, we got a great battle brewing up at the front right now. Derek Bordeaux and Chance Crum, they're going at it for the lead.
Yes, sir.
Like Derek isn't gonna be able to hold on to it right now. Chance is doing everything he can.
Look at Bobby Zielinski coming up through there. We've got about an 8-car pull away, but Bobby Cheney, 9th place. Look at this. He's come from the back part of the field, and he wants to join that front part and race it up. I talked to Bobby there last week, and he said he was going to try to go for the championship this season. I believe going into last week's race, he was second. I don't have the points available to me right now. I didn't pull them up, but he was hanging on to second place. Well, Chance Crum goes back to second. Nick Northrup third. And we'll be at 15 to go this time by.
Yeah, Tyler Ducharme, he is not letting Nick Northrup go. They've been side by side for these last few laps, but Tyler Ducharme's just loose, and I think Nick's going to clear him going down into one.
Connor Anton back at the tail end of that group. Zielinski, 7th place.
Caution somewhere.
Randy Roberts going around. Let's see what happened to Randy here. This was going into turn 3 here, I believe. And he's all by himself, so it could have been a self-spin. Oh, he tried to keep it off the wall, but gets loose. He probably should have just kept it straight instead of, it looked like he was going to hit the wall, and I think it kind of, you know, like any of us, it kind of freaks you out a little bit. When you see that wall coming, you think, oh no, you know, this is going to hurt.
Yeah,
right.
you do everything you can to keep it off the wall.
All right, well, this catches him up to it. Now, let's see, I'd like to get down there and maybe talk to, how about if we talk to David Shutt? I think that would be a good one to talk to. I haven't talked to David in a while. I think last time I talked to him was when he won here a few weeks ago. So let's see if we can get a word in with him.
Yeah.
David Shutt, you got a copy?
Come forward, Rudy.
Well, I'm not expecting you to tell me any of your strategies because I'm sure there's guys out there you don't want to know, but 6th place here, you were up a little closer to the front earlier, and the race is starting to come down to a close here. Man, it's going to be very tough to pass. How's your truck running for you tonight?
It's running all right. It's really, really, really tight. So when you're right behind a truck, it just goes straight to a wall. So I just gotta try to keep it under the air, and then yeah, hopefully we'll have enough to pass a couple of these trucks. I'll be happy with like a top 5, top 6.
Well, coming off of a win here just a few short weeks ago, really expected to see you up to the front. You're up in the front. And I'm going to let you go because you guys are going to be heading for pit road, maybe? All right, good trick, good trick. Oh, no. But, all right, well, good luck, David.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy there. All right, good luck. All right, well, that kind of threw a clinker into the works there. Boy, I'll tell you, a lot of people did come down pit road, though. We only had 5 guys stay out, Calvin.
Yeah, I mean, coming down late into the race, I don't know if anyone really has anything for Derek and Chance. I mean, they've been the class of the field all night, Rudy.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know, and it shows, too. Now Derek has clinched the most laps led tonight. Nobody can beat that. He's got 34 laps led. And Chance Crum, the only other leader, 13 laps under his belt. Now the question is if he's got enough saved up to get by Derek Bordeaux. But the thing to think about is all these guys behind him taking 4 fresh tires, Calvin.
Yeah, definitely going to be some hard chargers coming up through this field here. There's going to be a little bit of 3-wide action, I have a feeling.
Well, I know we've seen it earlier, but now's the time that you want to do this, you know, not on lap 2 or 3, but now's the time when you want to see these guys, you know, it's every man for yourself, you know.
Yeah, it's going to be real crazy these last 10 laps or so. I mean, hopefully we can stay green the rest of the way, and this should be the final restart.
It looks like we've still got 20 guys in there, and they're all still on the lead lap. Last couple guys just coming off pit road. They're Dwayne Culberson, Jonathan Shipman, Randy Roberts, and Christian Snyder. I don't blame you, Marcus, but dang, I hated to see you leave. Heck, you were up to second place. You worked your butt off to get up there and then just leave, man. That was, I know, but I understand. A lot of people don't like that eye pacing. Well, taking a look at the summary here, we've had caution number 6 right here for 22 laps. 12 laps to go, 1 lead change. Derek Bordeaux has led the most laps with 35. Chance Crum in second has led 13 laps. The only 2 leaders in the race.
Yeah, we'll see if Chance has anything for Derek on this restart here. I don't think anybody has anything for Derek.
Right. He's out there in that clean air, you know. That you heard what David Shutt said. You know, in the pack like that, your car seems like really tight. So out there in that clean air, Derek Bordeaux's just been, maybe he hasn't been experiencing that tightness that everybody else has been experiencing. You know.
Yeah, pretty much every track, clean air is the greatest thing out there. You know.
Oh yeah, it doesn't seem like it matters what you're running either. You know.
Yeah. The only place that clean air really doesn't matter is super speedways, because you're usually always bunched up in a pack. Oh, the lights go out on the pace car here. This should be hopefully be the final restart, Rudy.
10-4, we'll get them going, Calvin.
And 4. Wanted to give a little shout out to Femi a lot. He's had a great run so far, from starting 19th up to 3rd. We'll see if we can give the leaders anything.
Yeah, that is a heck of a... He has raced really well today. Well, I'm afraid that the 3 and 4 wide is going to return here, Calvin. I think we're going to see it probably right on this restart.
Yeah, this restart's going to be real intense. Everybody's trying to get every position they can and get those points at the end of this race.
But the thing of it is they've got to all funnel down to go into turn 1, and how many people are going to back out? How many people are going to stay in it? You know, that's going to be, it's going to be tricky.
Yeah, at this point I think a lot of people are saying all take, no give. So we'll see though down in turn 1 as the pace car is getting ready to duck off here pretty soon. Alright. Pace car's getting ready to go. It's gone, and Derek's on the loud pedal.
Good start. Chance Crum right there with him. Falls in behind him.
Yeah, no 3 or 4 wide right there on that start. Good, clean start by everybody.
Femi back here in 4th place, looking to see if he can get by Tyler Ducharme. Right now, just going to stay right there. Bobby Zielinski, a little loose coming off the turn. He held off Connor Anton, though. Nick Northrup to the inside of Connor Anton. Connor takes it wide. And back up to the front here, Chance Crum, now 0.3 of a second off the bumper of Derek Bordeaux, our leader. Derek coming around here to lead his 38th lap of the race.
Yeah, Ryan Hunt and Femi Arlott are going at it right now. Ryan, I don't know if he pitted that last caution. I believe he did, but if he did, those fresh tires are really helping him so far.
Oh, I think, yeah. I think
we
he
got
did.
trouble.
Oh, no. No caution. No, there's the caution. Let's go back and look here. Oh, Pertelli into it. Okay, let's go see exactly what happened on that. This is coming out of turn 3. Now we had a couple guys into the wall right here. Pertelli actually just kind of taking it easy. And let's see, it looks like, okay, they're going to get 3 wide here. Now, who is that that's taking it 3 wide? This is Ryan Marin going to go between them two. And I think that's where he got into Pertelli. Puts Pertelli into the wall and himself into the wall. So they're both going to get some serious damage on that. Marin gets some air time. And into the inside fence on the front stretch. Pertelli with a big spin in the outside wall. That's going to collect both of them. And we have another caution here, folks. And let's see, I think that I'm not sure what this is going to do to these guys. Let's see, we're probably going to have about a 5-lap shootout, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They'll definitely go back green, but this will be the final restart.
I'll bet you these guys can't wait till this race is over.
Yeah.
I don't blame Marcus for leaving now. I'm kind of like with him. I don't like that I-pacing stuff. Hey, Charles Grant in chat. We got Blake Day. Hey, how you guys doing? Good to see you. Glad you could make it out. Slam, you too? Well, you know, the good thing is we didn't see any really tough racing there, 3, 4, 5 wide on that restart, but a lot of battles up there in the front. So, but nobody's got anything for Derek Bordeaux.
Yeah, we'll see if some of these guys on fresh tires can get a good restart here and try and gain some spots. I don't know if Ryan Hunt pitted on that last caution, got tires, but he's moved up a few positions.
I think he did, but now nobody's pitting now. Nobody wants to give up that. Well, I take that back because there is a few guys looking like they are going to head to pit road. David Shutt and a few of the others. Nope, fake outs. There's a few guys that did take it, though. It looks like Jonathan Shipman has parked his truck for the day. Trevor Pertelli and Ryan Marin on pit road. Kyle puts Ronnie Norman on pit road right now, trying to see if they can get some damage fixed up. It's like a 4-tire change for Kyle Putz, and he's away. He'll come off of pit road 16th place. Ronnie Norman now getting away. And I think Ronnie's got pretty much most, well, he said earlier he had all the damage fixed up, but actually his truck don't look too awful bad. Just got a little dent in the back corner. Other than that, I think the truck looks okay. So what do you think of the racing so far? You know, I know we're coming down to the end of it, but what do you think? How do you think the race has been, Calvin?
It's been pretty good after we got those first few cautions out of the way, and now it's going to be really intense here. I mean, got to get everything, like I said before.
Yeah, it's you know, everybody wants that 1 extra or 2 extra positions, so we'll see how this is going to work out here. Now, I think you're going to get the one to go next time by. So that looks like it's going to be a 4-lap shootout. So after that, if we get a caution, the race will be over.
Yeah, and I think Derek Bordeaux might have this one in the bag, but hopefully that didn't jinx him there.
All right, so they're going to be restarting. Derek Bordeaux, our leader. Chance Crum second. Tyler Ducharme third. Ryan Hunt in fourth. Femio Lott in fifth. Bobby Zielinski, which we've seen Bobby staying up there pretty much all day long. It will be sixth. David Schutt seventh. Nick Northrup eighth. Connor Anton ninth. And Bobby Cheney back into the top 10.
Yeah, some of these guys are a little antsy to get going green and get this race over with.
I don't blame them. It would be kind of rough. Well, I don't want to disrupt their concentration now. They've got these guys have got to stay focused, hit their marks perfect now for these last 4 or 5 laps. So we'll give them that chance here to stay focused, concentrate on what they're doing. I think we're setting up for a pretty wild finish here, Calvin. I think this is going to be wild.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, especially coming with this being about a 4-lap shootout. It's going to be a lot of crazy racing.
Yes, sir. I think we're kind of keep an eye on the back in the middle of the pack there and watch for some good battles, and I'll try to stay up here on the leaders to watch this, because I don't know if Chance Crum's got anything for Derek Bordeaux, but if he does, now's the time to unleash it there, Chance. You got to bring it or pull it off the track, one of the two. If anybody can do it, it'll be him, Ryan Hunt up there, Tyler Ducharme, and Bobby Zielinski. Top 5. Femio Lott in 6th, so this could be interesting.
Yeah, the one I'm really going to watch here is Ryan Hunt, especially with him on fresher tires and the leaders. We'll see if those will help him out here and he can get around Derek Bordeaux and Chance Crum.
And for Derek Bordeaux, going to be starting on the high side again, Chance Crum on the low side. We'll get them going one last time, Calvin. This will definitely be the last green flag drop right here.
Yes, sir, Rudy.
All right, folks, tighten up them seat belts. We're going green.
Yeah, hopefully these guys can stay green the rest of the way and put on a good show. Coming off turn 3, the pace car's getting ready to duck off. There the pace car goes, and Derek Bordeaux is gone. Chance Crum, though, right with him. Great restart by Chance, but I think Derek's going to clear him by the time they get down into turn 1.
Yeah, I think you're right. That was a good restart by both of them. If Chance has got anything for him, boy, now's the time. He's got to drive it hard.
Yeah, Chance is looking to the inside, but Derek's going to get a great run here off of 2.
If you notice, Derek kept him pinched right down there. Oh, Zielinski into the wall. That's going to cost him a bunch of positions. He goes back to 14th.
Yeah, tough break for him. Oh, we got a spinner. That's the race. Derek won. Oh, man.
Yep, that's going to be the race. I'm not sure who that was. I did not see it. That David Schutt, no? Josh Robin, it looked like, is the one that got that serious air. We're gonna follow along with him. It was David Schutt that actually got spun there by the number 54 of Nick Northrup. But right here, Josh Robin goes airborne.
Yeah, he got hooked by Connor Anton right there.
And these guys, we knew it was going to happen. That's going to end the race, but man, unfortunate for them guys. That's going to end the race, but Derek Bordeaux will be our winner. Chance Crum second, Tyler Ducharme third. But not the way these guys wanted to end it, I'm sure.
No, only if Chance could have got a good one good run down into turn 2 and tried to get that nose in front of Derek and possibly get the win because that caution.
Let's see if I can, that was Josh Robin. Yeah, right there. Boy, he did get, I'm going to try looking at this from a different angle here. So give me 1 second, folks. We're going to try looking at this from a different angle. Josh Robin, he goes into the turn right here. And all this was happening up in front of him. And yeah, he gets into Connor Anton right there. Gets into the wall. Connor taps him again. Up into the catch fence. And serious airtime involved into that. Man. Very unfortunate for Josh Robin. He has got to be about sick looking out the windshield at that. Alright, back up here live, 2 to go, coming to get the white flag this time by Derek Bordeaux. Our leader has been there for coming to 46 laps. Looks like he's going to lead 47 laps today, and Chance Crum leading the other 13. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, those two have been the class of the field all night.
And looking at the race summary, this is caution number 8 for 28 laps, or almost half of the race has been under caution. Actually, it will be half of the race. When the race is over, it will finish under caution. It will be 30 laps of caution, 30 laps of green flag racing. Well, I hate that it, you know, that it finished up like this, but I'm sure Derek's happy that, you know, he's going to get the win like this. You know, that way he doesn't have to worry about Chance Crum maybe stealing that win away from him after him leading 47 laps today.
Yeah, it makes you think. Wonder what would have happened if they would have went green, if those two would have been side by side and possibly wrecked, and
yeah,
someone else make it through and get the win.
Tyler Descharme, he's got to be happy too, coming in 3rd tonight, and he's got a little bit of damage on his truck, but not too bad. It was actually very drivable. White flag in the air, 1 more lap to go, and we will crown our winner here, Derek Bordeaux. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate it. We'll get this uploaded to YouTube here shortly. You'll be able to catch it on MaxSpeedTV on YouTube. Probably be best viewed tomorrow, I would imagine, but you'll be able to catch it here on Twitch after I get it highlighted. Catch it in the highlights. We'll interview the top 3 here, Kelvin. You want to talk to one of them or 2 of them, or what do you want to do?
I'll talk to 2nd place.
10-4. Oh, what? Chance Crum spun it? What the heck was that? That's going to change the outcome of that race big time. All right, well, congratulations to Derek Bordeaux, folks. Derek Bordeaux winning it here. That's definitely going to change. It looks like Femi's going to come in second. Connor Anton third. What? What the? You're kidding me. Yep, that did. It changed the whole outcome of that race, Calvin. Well, let's get down here. We'll talk to our winner anyhow.
Thanks.
Derek Bordeaux, this is Rudy. Derek Bordeaux, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy, sir?
Yeah, 10-4.
Well, Derek, you had the truck to beat here today, leading 47 laps, brother. How did you do it, and how did you keep it up front as long as you did? All them hard chargers giving you a good battle there.
Well, I think track position was really key. I think people put it in the wrong situations, and that just put them behind traffic where all the mess was. So I knew when I was up front that I could have hold some people. Chance would have probably passed me at the end of the race. I'm not sure because I was garbage on a short run because I can't drive these tight sets. But I don't know. It was a pretty good race overall. Just a little sad how much caution we had. But glad I stayed in the race to win.
Yes, sir. It all adds up there. It looks good on paper, brother. But how important was it the clean air? You stayed out there in clean air. How important was that to the feel of your truck?
I think clean air was pretty important because at the start of the race, when I was behind somebody, my truck was real tight on exit, and I think that's what people behind me had to struggle with. So. And also, it's really hard to pass. You saw Chance trying to pass me in 1 and 3, and Tyler, they couldn't do it. It was pretty hard because you need the whole track to pretty much make it pass you, unless you get like a huge run off of 1 or 3.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of times when you go into turn 1 there, Chance Crum would try to get a run on you, and you kept him kind of pinned down to the bottom and made him have to slow up a little bit. And it really kind of played to your advantage, and it gave you that whole track to wash up and use that whole track where he didn't have that advantage. So, but great race out there today, Derek. Congratulations on your win. Anybody you want to thank?
Well, I'd like to thank you for broadcasting this race and everybody who showed up, and Bobby and Austin for putting this video.
10-4. Thanks, Derek, and again, congrats. We got second place here, Femi Olot. Calvin, you got him?
Yep. Femi, a great race by you tonight. I don't know if the standings are going to be official after this race, but you drove your butt off to finish second after starting 19th. What was your whole strategy during that race?
There was no strategy, to be honest, because of the amount of cautions. But we had one green flag run where I kind of planned to short pit, but of course I was ruined by caution. So I kind of just wanted to stay out of trouble, and I guess I did that.
Yeah, well, you definitely showed a muscle tonight. That was an excellent run by you. Anybody you want to thank?
Thank you, and just want to shout out to Bobby, Austin, and Matt for the lead that they run, and everyone who races.
Yep, good job out there tonight, Femi.
Thank you.
You got third place, right, Rudy?
I got him. Connor Anton, you got a copy. Is he not there?
I don't know. He won last week and he didn't talk to us either.
That
was pretty bad.
Connor Anton not there? All right, well, I guess he don't want to talk to us. Anyhow, Connor Anton coming in third, so that was kind of kind of a good race there turned out to be. Anyhow, I'm not sure exactly what happened with who was that did spin out? That was Chance Crum. Yeah, that was really kind of weird. So, but anyhow, congratulations to Derek Bordeaux. We'll get down here through the results real quick. Derek Bordeaux coming home the winner. Famio Lott in second. Connor Anton third. Chance Crum fourth. Kyle Putz fifth. Dwayne Culbertson in sixth. David Shutt seventh. Ronnie Norman eighth. Tyler Ducharme ninth. And Randy Roberts 10th. Calvin?
Lachlan McMillan finishes 11th. Christian Snyder finishes 12th. Ryan Hunt 13th. Bobby Zielinski, not the run he was looking for. He finishes 14th. Bobby Cheney gets 15th. Josh Robbins 16th. Nick Northrop 17th. Jonathan Shipman 18th. Trevor Pertelli 19th. And Ryan Marin rounds out your top 20, Rudy.
Bobby Maiden coming home 21st. Delonte Ballard 22nd. Nicholas Shelton 23rd. Marcus Richardson 24th. Mr. Beach finishing 25th, and Nicholas Caressel rounding out the field in 26th position. All right, well, again, congratulations to our winner here, Derek Bordeaux. And thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We'll get this done for you guys and uploaded to YouTube. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you tomorrow for GAC IndyCar Series. Until then, folks, stay safe and have a good night.